Anne-Louis Girodet de Roussy-Trioson, commonly known as Anne-Louis Girodet, was a pivotal figure in the transition from Neoclassicism to Romanticism in French painting. Born on January 5, 1767, in Montargis, France, he was initially adopted by his godfather, Dr. Trioson, following the death of his mother. This early loss and the influence of his adoptive father, who nurtured his interest in both medicine and art, played a crucial role in shaping his sensitive and often dramatic artistic style. Girodet's early education in architecture was short-lived, as his evident talent for painting led him to the studio of Jacques-Louis David, the preeminent neoclassical painter of the time. Under David's stringent tutelage, Girodet honed his skills, developing a mastery of form and technique that was evident in his early works. Despite his training, Girodet's personal style began to diverge significantly from that of his mentor. His inclination toward the emotional and the exotic marked a departure from the strict formalism of neoclassicism and anticipated the Romantic movement. His breakthrough came in 1789 with the painting The Sleep of Endymion, which was received with critical acclaim. The work is emblematic of Girodet's style, combining a polished neoclassical finish with a romantic sensibility towards emotion and atmosphere, capturing the beautiful youth asleep in a moonlit landscape. This successful blend of styles characterized much of his subsequent work. Girodet's career was marked by a complex relationship with the political upheavals of his time. During the French Revolution, he managed to navigate the perilous waters of political allegiances, producing works that were acceptable to the changing regimes. His portrait of Jean-Baptiste Bellay, an ex-slave and representative to the National Convention, reflects Girodet's nuanced approach to political subjects, highlighting his progressive views on race and equality. Throughout the Napoleonic era, Girodet continued to receive significant commissions, including producing portraits of Napoleon himself and other key figures of the regime. His historical paintings, such as The Revolt of Cairo, 1810, were infused with dramatic intensity and a keen eye for detail, characteristics that endeared him to the Romantic movement, even as he retained elements of his neoclassical training. Later in life, Girodet focused increasingly on literary themes and produced a series of illustrations for the works of Ossian, the purported ancient Gaelic bard promoted by the Scottish poet James Macpherson. These works are particularly noted for their ethereal and imaginative qualities, employing a softer palette and more fluid forms than his earlier works. Girodet's health began to decline in the early 1820s, and he spent much of his time writing treatises on various subjects, including art theory. He died on December 9, 1824, in Paris. His legacy is complex. He is remembered both as a student of David and as a precursor to the Romantics. Girodet's ability to adapt and innovate across different artistic and political landscapes makes him a unique figure in the history of French art. His works continue to be studied for their technical brilliance and emotional depth, embodying the tension between the rational and the sublime that defined the end of the 18th and the beginning of the 19th centuries.